So the first step of any makeup look, of course, is to prime those peepers. I'm taking the Too Faced Shadow Insurance Primer and applying this all over my lid and then blending it into the skin with my finger, then setting it into place using my Rimmel Stay Matte Pressed Powder. Then for the crease of the eye, I'm taking Make Up Geek's Beaches and Cream shadow into my crease, followed by Creme Brûlée and followed by a tiny bit of Cocoa Bear. This is just going to act as a light transition colour. I don't want anything too heavy in the crease, but I do want some definition there. I'm taking a mixture of my MAC 217, my Sigma blending brush and my Spectrum Collections makeup brush to blend this out. I've applied a piece of tape on the outer corner of my eye to create that nice definition, and to keep blending until I'm happy with the result. Then I'm taking a tiny bit of a black shadow. The black shadow is from the Too Faced Vegas Nail palette, but any black matte shadow will do. Just a tiny bit in the outer corner, blending it in using those brushes we used earlier on. Then for a base for the pigment, I'm taking this creamy shadow stick from Tarte all over the lid, avoiding the direct outer V area because I want that to remain slightly darker than the rest of the lid. Then I'm taking this gorgeous pigment. I've used it in tutorial before. It's called Hologram and it's from Make Up Geek. It's one of their Creme pigments. It's beautiful and I really love it. I wet my brush using some MAC Fix Plus first and then passed it into the Tarte base. Please excuse my nasally voice. I've just come down with a cold, that's not great, but I needed to film this voiceover for you guys. I'm just applying some liquid liner to my eyes. I'm using the tape as a guide. I'm using the Avon sort of like felt tip liner. It's really good for creating a nice precise line. Then I peel away the tape and apply my favourite mascara at the moment, which is the Nude by Nature mascara. I will link everything down below as always. For lashes, I'm taking the Princess Pandora lashes from Lovable Lashes. I love these and I need to restock on my Lovable lashes because I am running out. But I just wanted some really dramatic lashes for this look. I applied some nude liner to the inner rims of my eye and apply a little bit of the brownie colours under the lower lash line using a MAC 213 brush? 239 brush? I don't know, it's the one that all the beauty bloggers had back in the day. So I'm just running that under my lower lash line and taking the Primark kind of eye brightening pencil in the inner corner of my eye and then setting it into place using some shimmery highlighting powder from the Anastasia Beverly Hills Sweet Glow Kit in the shade Marshmallow. I applied my foundation off screen because I find it just took so long to film and I feel like you'll get a bit bored of watching me pat foundation into my skin using a damn beauty blender. I went on to contouring. I'm using the LA Girl Pro Conceal in the shade Beautiful Bronze. I've contoured under my nose, quite heavily on the top of my forehead, on the temples, sides of my nose, under my lip, and then blending it into the skin using the Real Techniques Expert Face Brush. I love this brush for blending and contouring. It's just the perfect mixture of density and softness to blend in the contour and I just love it. Once that's all done, I want to highlight. I'm taking the Urban Decay the Naked Skin Concealer. I believe it's in the shade Light Neutral. I wanted a really strong highlight. I'm not as orange as I look in this camera. I'm not too sure what's going on with the lighting at the moment, but that will be sorted soon, so please do bear with me. I'm highlighting under my eyes, my forehead, down the nose, Cupid's bow, chin, all that dibba-dabba. Jibber jabber? I don't know. I'm going to blend that into the skin using a damp beauty blender and then just touch up the areas with contour where I blended that away. Then I'm going to set all of this work into place using my Rimmel Stay Matte Pressed Powder and my Avon Pressed Powder brush. Just pressing it into the skin, set that contour into place. Then I'm going to further emphasise the contour using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Contour Kit. I'm sorry to use all their products, I just love them so much. Yeah, just contouring my cheekbones, the same places we put that cream contour. Then I'm going to take the banana shade from that same contour kit palette and I'm also mixing it with MAC's Emphasized Pro Powder for a really bright highlighted look, and then I'm just going to blend everything together using some NYX Matte Bronzer on my Real Techniques blush brush. Then for blush, I didn't really know like what kind of blush to use for this look, but I know it needed something, so I chose this blusher from Make Up Geek. It's in the shade Bliss. It's like a really natural peachy blush rather than just like a standard pink. I think it worked really well. Then I'm highlighting using a mixture of the shade Marshmallow from the Sweets Glow Kit and the shade Pink Ice, I think it's called, from the Moonchild palette for its kind of like pinky, goldy highlights, really intense, just kind of swiping it on those cheekbones, tips of nose, cupid's bow. Then I'm going in with the Dolce K lip liner from Kylie Cosmetics, and over the top of that I'm using the inspo for this tutorial, which is the Heir Metallic Liquid Lipstick. It's a really cool liquid lipstick. You can't really tell too much in person. I feel like this is one of those looks that looks a lot nicer in person rather than camera, sorry, just because of like the metallic finish. But yeah, I think it's really pretty, and I wanted to incorporate some metallic eyes with it, and yeah, I really hope you like the look. So I'm just applying the liquid lipstick now. It doesn't set completely like the other liquid lipsticks, but I do really like it, and I feel like it's a lot more prettier than just like a pale pink colour. So that is the finished look, guys. I really hope you enjoyed watching this today's tutorial, and you didn't mind my cold voice too much. If you did enjoy today's tutorial, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up and subscribe. I shall see you next time. Bye!